What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and welcome to a beautiful Wednesday morning. We are now doing a new segment called Would You Rather Wednesday. And today the topic is going to be different rides and different themes, or I guess shows at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Love that park.
It's a good park. It's a good
park.
park. There's not a lot of rides. So it's a good one to start on because I'm sure you know most of the rides already and most of the shows. It's big. I think it's their biggest park they have.
It's one of the hottest parks.
One of the hottest parks, not a lot of shade. But it also, I think, is the least number of rides in the park.
True.
Which is kind of crazy if that's the biggest park they have. But before we talk anymore, let's get into it. So, Mom. You can say it too.
What can I say? Don't forget to like and subscribe. He always likes to do it, so.
She does it good too. Like and
Yeah.
subscribe. Would you rather at Animal Kingdom? We'll go with your answer first, Mom, since yours is everybody is why they're watching because they want to see your opinion.
Oh, sure.
And then I'll give you mine. Would you rather stand in line for an hour on the Flight of Passage or not wait at all and just go straight onto the Navi River journey?
That's easy. The Flight of Passage. I would wait an hour for Flight of Passage.
So you would rather stand in line for an hour on the Navi Passage. For those that don't know, this is
Not the Navi Passage.
Or I mean for the Flight
Flight.
of Passage. For those that don't know, this is a flying experience like you're on one of the Banshees in the movie Avatar. And it's like you're kind of on a motorcycle almost, or a snowmobile. And you're flying around, which is an amazing ride. It's probably the best, one of the top 2-3 rides in all of the parks.
It's a very long ride,
Yes.
which is nice. The only thing that I don't like about it is sometimes it goes very, very fast. Not the ride itself, but what you're looking at goes fast.
Yeah.
And if it were just a little bit slower, it would give you more time to really take in everything that's going on around you.
And then Navi Journey is just, it's a small world, Navi style. So you're just cruising on a boat, just going around in circles. It's a very...
It's very relaxing and
Yes.
very fun or entertaining for younger children.
If you have tired children, throw
there's
them
a
on there.
lot to see. And of course, the bioluminescence just is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
But definitely Flight of Passage.
Yeah, waiting an hour in line, I'm always, we're so spoiled that we don't really need the luxury of waiting an hour for a line. So I think I would just jump on Navi River and then keep going.
You wouldn't have the same experience.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Next one. Would you rather go on safari or ride dinosaur?
You go first.
This one's a tough one because for those that don't know, Dinosaur used to be Countdown to Extinction when it first opened up. And it was, I believe it was just too scary, the name. And Dinosaur, the movie, also came out. So they changed the ride to Dinosaur. But to go on the safari, the whole reason why that park is that big is because of all the animals that they take care of there. I would rather go on the safari because everything is always different every single time. The animals move around. You don't know what you're going to see. Every single time we go on it, we see something different. So safari, except for the ostrich eggs.
They moved them. They're in a different spot this time. And the baobab tree. Those leaves just never seem to grow. But anyway, I agree with you going on the safari. The dinosaur ride is still very scary for younger children. And it's also one of the older rides. It's very herky-jerky. Mm-hmm. So if you have any back problems, I would say do not go there.
It's dark, but it's fun.
But it's a great opportunity for a picture. It's a fun time to get your picture taken. But the safari, we've been on many, many times, and it really doesn't matter. I know people say, oh, make sure you go in the morning because the animals, it's cooler in the morning. The animals like the cooler weather. Go in the afternoon when the keepers are going to feed them. We really have never had a bad experience. Mm-hmm. And the best experience you'll ever get is if your safari vehicle has to stop because of animals crossing.
Yeah.
So they cannot beat their horns because it's the animals' territory and we are just visiting them. And you guys, you and your sister and your other sister and
but that's not the safari ride.
Oh, you are correct. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
You're right.
All right, and the last one. Would you rather go to... Now, these are both shows. They have the Festival of the Lion King, which is over in the Africa area. And then they have the Finding Nemo show, which is over in the back by, like, Mount Everest. What would you rather do?
This is almost a tie for me. If you had asked me this about a month ago, it would definitely... Well, it wouldn't be either one because they probably weren't up and running. But the Festival of the Lion King, they have a segment with the tumbling monkeys, which is absolutely phenomenal. And then they have a bird, a human bird, that does acrobats, aerial maneuvers on ribbon. That's fantastic. Without the tumble monkeys, I really did not like the show. It was not active enough. It was not engaging enough for the kids. They really were not interested for the whole length. I think it's a 30-minute show. However, they did bring the tumble monkeys back, and it's such a good show. Finding Nemo, they came back, and it's actually, they added some parts as far as Finding Dory. So it's really, I can't pick one over the other.
Yeah, the Lion King is more of... a smaller, I don't know if you want to say Cirque du Soleil, where they're very good, they're very precise. But I would have to go with Finding Nemo, just because everybody knows that story, so it's easier to follow along with. The Lion King is more of a different type of show. It's not going from the actual Lion King movie, even though the characters are there. I don't think it's running through the timeline of the Lion King, where Finding Nemo starts at the beginning. And then it goes through the whole show, so you can be like, oh yeah, that's cool. And see how they did it with the puppets. As you can see, they have puppeteers in there and whatnot. And just some of the effects and the characters, the costumes that they made is
like
awesome.
Mr. Ray actually comes out on, it looks like a steampunk style bike, but huge, with huge wings on the side, so to speak. So it's really, the visual part of it is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got. Next Wednesday, we're going to do a different theme park. If you want to leave a comment below of what park you would want us to do for the Would You Rather Wednesday, we'd be happy to do that. But before we go, let's listen to the mom joke of the day.
Okay. What does Daisy Duck say when she buys lipstick?
What does Daisy Duck say when she's buying lipstick? Don't know.
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill because she's a duck. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.